Yo, what up? Welcome back, y'all. It's your boy YoungC.a.u.s.e, the man that they love to hate, but to shake his hand anyway. And this is the No Chaser episode of the Cocktails and Intellect podcast. Hello. What's going down? I have my beautiful host with me over here. Go ahead and tell the people who you are.
Hey, everyone. You know me. It's Island Goddess, a.k.a. Calypso, a.k.a. Shireen here. And then we have a beautiful guest.
Hey, y'all. My name is Donna Sade, a.k.a. Miss Lady Sade on Instagram. You can find me at ms.ladee.sade on Instagram. Okay.
Thank you for spelling that, because I was like, wait a minute, we got to help the people out.
The people out.
You know,
Word,
Lady Sade. So in case she looks familiar, she was actually on our recent episode at the sneaker ball.
Yeah, the laced up sneaker ball.
The laced up sneaker ball.
And I had a great time, y'all. Y'all, first of all, Boo was looking. Hold on. Let me tell you something. I got to give you your flowers right now.
Oh, wow.
Shereen will always have a special place in my heart because I was having a lash malfunction. They took me to the car like, I got lash glue. I was like, she gonna always be there.
that
I have
night?
lash
That night.
glue.
Oh, wow.
I have hair glue. I have
Period.
deodorant,
Period.
lotion.
Period.
Girls, let's keep ourselves together.
Period.
We
Baby
look out for
wipes.
each
We
other.
keep baby wipes
Speaking
in
of
the
that,
car.
Hello.
I'm gonna need some lotion. I'm kind of ashy out this
Mine
You need
motherfucker.
some lotion? Want me to grab some for you?
No, we straight. I'll get it.
I get some on the break when
Yeah,
we
break,
pay the bills.
All right, so
But
speaking of paying
thank you,
bills,
Boo.
we are at the wonderful liquor library and wine market, located at 131 North Orange Avenue.
I just know how to get here.
Right,
But I can tell you
131
this.
North
Siri.
Orange Avenue between Jefferson and Washington. Suite 105. Come check them out. They got your wines and your spirits, and of course their infamous slushies.
This is the bomb.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
cognac
Got
slushies.
Hennessy in it.
Let me tell y'all how Apple ain't shit. At 9:02 this morning, I get in my car. It goes 4 minutes to the liquor library. I said, who the fuck y'all know? At 9 o'clock in the morning, I would be going to the liquor library.
Holy
Tracking you,
shit,
girl.
that's crazy.
That's what it do.
Crazy.
Oh, wow.
Tracking us. It know
Oh, my
everything.
So it knows every Sunday that we're going to be here recording live. Not every Sunday, but
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Often enough for them to give you directions and tell you how
I'm
long it's gonna take
telling
you to
you.
get here.
All right, so you know what's on the table. I ain't even got to say it.
That's
But
God's favorite.
in true,
Kvassier.
in-
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Can I do something Southern, though?
Can we pass the
tap
Cavassier?
that- oh my
Hey.
God, tap the
Tap the
bottom.
bottom.
Jesus
That's
Christ, I
something
haven't seen
Southern.
that since I was in
Thank
high
you.
school.
You tap your bottle, please. What you doing?
Oh,
So
man.
thank you. So the other episode, I tried to tap the ball, and I was like, this is a thing. Isn't this for luck?
Yeah.
I don't
For the
It's a-
homies?
It's a thing.
I used to do it in high school. Haven't done it in a long time.
Listen,
Eh,
some things never change. Like,
apparently.
you got to not give out dick like you in high school. You got to damn do other
Wait,
things that are
what?
traditional. I'm not saying that you are doing it, but a lot of people are. Is that what we talking about today?
I don't think
We're
I don't-
smarter and we're wiser.
What we talking about today? We get some traditions you keep.
Who's
So,
rocking? Who's rocking this model?
I mean, it's not the sexment, but we are
We're
not
not-
giving
right.
out dick like we did in high school.
Thank you. Please
No
don't.
more.
Y'all, please don't do that. We haven't started talking yet. I think that we're talking about men and their emotions and their feelings and stuff like that, right?
It's gonna get a little
But
deeper than
please
that.
don't do that. Let's start there. I want y'all to start by not giving out dick like y'all in high school. Please.
See, I'm a drink today.
Okay.
Yeah, I see
All
that.
I'm missing is my Red Bull.
I know, right?
Can we get
Did you want one?
You can get one.
I mean,
Yeah,
do
I'll
it
go
right now?
I'll go. Yeah,
Yeah.
You want?
I could
want
grab
me to
it.
do
You
that?
sit and you talk.
Okay, cool.
Cause I sat and we chit chatted. I'm gonna come back.
Get
Yeah,
your
yeah,
Red
for
Bull,
sure.
baby.
Shireen's just gonna go run and get a Red Bull from the freezer
You
over
know,
there. But
period. That's what we
yeah.
doing.
So we are discussing men and well, I guess it's more or less like who do men have to talk to? You know what I mean,
Can I?
go ahead. No, I mean,
Okay.
shit. I
So
mean, you
first
the
of
one
all,
that said you want to talk
I
about it.
have value in being a deep person. So I just want to let y'all know I'm gonna throw a lot of the A word around. We're gonna talk about accountability today. So if that's a cuss word to you, please like the video, share the video amongst your friends, comment on YouTube. But we're gonna talk about accountability today. Okay, thanks. Go ahead.
Right.
Josh.
So, specifically though, you were mentioning that how men, what was it that they don't really have anybody to like? Who do men talk to? You know what I mean? Who do they express their feelings to, and or the lack thereof? And why is that? Why is it so hard for men to express their feelings
Okay.
to
Yeah,
someone?
for
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Well, you know what? And I told you, I said, by the time I talk to y'all, by the time I come on here, I'm probably going to have had like life experiences and stuff and be able to kind of go a little deeper with the subject. But I feel like as a collective, people don't have anyone to talk to. And not to make it about like, you know what I mean, women too. Oh, women, we need equal whatever. But I feel like a lot of times people just want to be accepted for who they are. Man, woman, boy, child, whatever. People want to be accepted and they want to feel safe to be able to open up. And so that's why I feel like a lot of times men feel like they may not have someone to talk to because it's a fear of judgment. And they may have even had that with their relationship with their mother.
Right. I was about to say, where does that stem from?
That's important. Where does it stem from?
That's
because
the first part.
I've noticed that a lot of men, and even myself as a person that's done a lot of personal healing, is a lot of times parents are not that open to actually talking to their children as they should be, even when their children are adults. Like, as a grown woman, I don't feel like I can call my mom.
Do you think that's a race thing? Is it amongst the black
Absolutely.
community, or is it?
Oh gosh, yeah.
You sure about that? I think it's a form of parenting in general,
Shereen,
whether you black or white.
I think it can go across all races. What I will say is, because I'm African American but also Caribbean, you know, we are raised on a totalitarian style of, you know, upbringing, you know, where it's do as I say, you're going to get whooped. Like, everything was a whooping. Look at that bottle. You're going to get whooped. You know, so for me, it's trying to break that cycle with my children. But this is how we are taught to parent. And we then do it and not realize it. But then also in the African American community, we have to be a little bit more structured. Our children are left home alone, so now you teach them, do not open the door for strangers. Don't you dare answer that phone, da-da-da-da-da. You list all these rules, and the consequences, you will get whooped. It's always, you're going to get whooped. In fact, you remember the that song by, his name's on the tip of my tongue.
What's the song?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah.
And he was on his song, and he basically said, everything you do, you're going to get whooped. And I'm going to think of it, and I'm going to circle back around. But I thought it was a good example of our community.
And I think that that's major, though. Like, even in love and relationships, even with, like, I posted something in my stories, literally, where it's like, the reason why people have trouble building together is because when you get in your house with your partner, you beat them down the whole time you're in your house.
Okay,
you don't encourage them and uplift them in your house. And that can go both ways. And me, as a very I'm a sentimental woman, because I believe that there's power in femininity, right? I believe that there's power in giving a man love and coddling them sometimes. And then when they leave the house, they're like, yeah, I'm a warrior. You know what I mean? Like, I believe in that type of gentle love because I know that's something that I need, and that's an environment in which I thrive.
But hold on, we took right now we're talking about the relationship aspect between a man and a woman. But it's I'm trying to get to the root cause of this. Before you even get into a relationship, you're a man or a woman first living in your household with your parents. It starts there. Why is it? No, I got you. I know you. Hold on. Okay. The thing is this. The initial conversation was who do men turn to, and why is it that it's so hard for them to express their feelings? You know what I'm saying?
So I want to speak on that real quick. I think that a lot of men have issues with their mom. Like, a lot of men. I'm not speaking for the whole entire collective of men, but if a man, and this is just my opinion, and you know, I ain't getting paid for my opinion yet. But
I like you put the yet.
Yet. But if a man can look a woman in her face and call her all kind of bitches and hoes and all this, he don't love his mother. And that's in real life, because you wouldn't want another man to look your mother in the face and disrespect her and call her a bitch or a hoe. So therefore, that means they don't have a certain level of respect for their mother. Fuck the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it for the culture. I'm going to do it for my mama, because there's a certain level of way I was raised, or even a certain level of way I raised and cultivated myself. Like, once I realized, like, okay, Young Dolph got a song, goddamn right, couldn't get it from my mama, so I went into the block. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you couldn't get it from your parent and you realize that you want to be a certain kind of way, then where do you change? You see what I'm saying? So if a man knows, and I'm not going to capitalize on the conversation, I'm not going to monopolize the conversation, but if a man has mother issues, it's going to always impact their relationship if they do not go deep and work on that.
I don't think it's the mom. I think it's the dad, or the lack thereof of father figure in their lives.
Okay.
That's what I think. Men don't express their feelings because if they have the father in the house, they're looking at their father, and he's the man. They don't see their father crying or breaking down to his wife about his stressful day. He comes in the house after working his ass off, and he gets fed and he goes to sleep, or whatever it is, sits down and watch the game. He does not talk about his feelings. The son is watching the father do these things as he's growing up. So and then also is taught, hey, don't you cry, boy. You're a man. You know, boys don't cry. You know what I mean? Things like that. They go through that with their dads. Mothers aren't like that. A mom's not gonna say, oh, don't you cry. You're a boy. She's gonna coddle you. She's going to hold you. She's going to hug you. She's going to console you. I mean, shit. I mean, if I was crying, put it this way. If I was crying, if I hurt my knee, right, as a kid, right, and I was crying, The first person that's gonna come up to me, make sure I'm okay, and say, "Oh, it's okay," or say, "It's all right," and give me a hug and pat my boo boo is my mother. My dad is gonna be like, "All right, get up, shake it off."
But I'm gonna say this. To touch on both of your points, I think that the relationship with a man has with his mom is extremely important. I have dated someone that was complete shit to their mom. Like literally, her mom was like 70 something.
I was about to say, how'd you stay with him, but you're not with him?
I mean, it took some doing, but I eventually got out of there. I escaped. But he literally would call his mom like, bitch, hoe, slut, you stupid. Like, talk to her that way. So then it made sense in why he spoke to me that way in the relationship.
Okay.
Made perfect sense. So it took some time to learn and grow and learn yourself. On the standpoint that you're referencing, Cause, I think that works in a mother and father household. But what about the single moms? Because as a single mom, you have to technically hold down both roles. So there are times where I'm like, stop crying. There's no need to be crying right now because I have to stay focused on what's going on. You have to be strong.
Oh yeah, agreed.
You have to be.
And to that point though, and like I said, I've done a lot of healing. Like once I got divorced, it was like God was like, and now heal. Because what I thought the reason my divorce failed was because of my relationship. It was a lot of childhood trauma that I had not addressed and got into a relationship. So like once I realized that I had my own contribution to why my relationship didn't do what it was supposed to do, I had to take accountability for that. Okay. So the first thing I really
nigga got the whole fucking.
He fancy.
This nigga getting twisted
He bougie.
today. He one of them Sunday fun day soccer moms.
Not alcohol.
That's
This
not
is San Pellegrino. I love this thing. Yeah.
That's a flavored water.
Yeah.
What else is in the cup?
Nothing.
Oh.
This is my chaser over here. Although this is the no chaser episode.
Okay,
And then we have
Is
my
that what
drink
we're
right
doing?
here.
But wait a minute now, because I'm gonna just stick with this for a little bit.
Well, then let me have this.
Okay, there you go. There you go. He's I'm finesse that real quick.
You might as well pour it in the cup.
Right, pour it in there. There you go. Mix it in.
But yeah, go ahead.
What I was gonna say, and I'm sorry, like I said, I'm a deep person. Deep people ain't considered to be fun, but that's okay.
I don't know about that because that sneaker ball though.
Okay, because I had
And it's crazy.
I had 4 Hennessy's. First of all, I want to start by saying I would like to attest that I had 4 Hennessy's and I had a great time.
Can I say that week? I think I saw you almost every day that week. Every event, she came in looking fly,
Thank
and
you.
then sneaker ball was just like to wrap it all up. But
Thank you.
to go back to what you're saying,
All I'm saying is I think that
childhood drama.
I think that it's important to allow people to express their feelings. Feelings are so important because if they weren't feelings, we would not be conditioned and not only we would not be designed to feel them. Like I learned through my healing journey, like when I would tell myself, man, don't cry. It's like, ma'am, you've been through 20-something years of trauma and you can't let yourself cry for 5 minutes. Like, I mean, and not only that, you have to know what the why is. What's the purpose of me feeling some type of way? What's the, like, to just sweep your feelings under the rug, you're never going to get anywhere. You're just going to be bitter. Like, and bitterness makes your pussy dry.
oh,
I just want to say that. There's a lot of things in life that lead to dysfunctions in the body.
Hold up, pause.
Okay?
Pause.
They do.
I
There's a lot of
can
things
see that, though.
make
Yo,
your...
give me a second here.
Sorry.
Give me a second. I need to.
I know I'm
need to
not on a
process
sex
this.
mint,
No.
He needs to
It's all
process
good.
why
It's
the
all
pussy-
good. Hold up. Fuck up, ladies and gentlemen.
what?
If this is correct, please DM me because I'm gonna revisit this one. Repeat what you just said.
Bitterness make your pussy dry.
Bitterness makes your pussy dry. My God.
Just keep it real. Like, because guess what?
My
Now,
God.
guess what? When you think about a bitter fruit, when you bite into a bitter fruit, it don't have no. Think about a lime that got dried out.
Well, that's not bitterness. It's just dried out. You can have something that's bitter and it still have juice in it. God.
But is it good though?
No, it ain't.
Okay.
Exactly.
Is it something that you want to indulge in? You want to delight yourself in?
Lord
You
have
think
mercy.
yummy, sweet. You think delicious. You think juicy. You think delectable.
So what for
You
guys? For
don't
guys,
think
bitterness keeps the dick soft.
It
mean-
probably make their nut taste funny. I don't know. I'm selling it.
Listen.
It doesn't make, okay, but let's think about it. You have to mentally get there to get off.
You have to mentally. Your
So-
everything's connected.
If I'm unhappy on the inside, like how am I really getting loose enough to get?
All right,
you
and so
know?
and this is where it ties right back into what we were talking about.
Sorry,
People.
yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Look, listen, we freestyle
is
on the
where
show.
we
We go wherever we want to
All
go on
of-
this
it's
show.
okay.
Now, my thing is this, right? So let me just give an example. All right, my brother passed away recently this year, and thank you. And as a man, I have my spurts of breaking down, right? And I usually find myself breaking down by myself. So then I think to myself, I need somebody to talk to, right? don't have anyone to talk to. At least I think I don't. That's another thing too. We think we don't have someone
But
to
then
talk to.
it's hard because am I going to talk to you because I feel like it's a safe place, or are you just asking me questions because you're nosy? Because if you're nosy, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Right,
No.
right. No.
And it's hard to
I feel you.
decipher between the two.
Right.
the two.
Agreed. In my situation, because again, there's many different aspects of
But
this,
you're
right?
in a relationship.
And I will say this.
I'm sorry,
too,
what?
When with the
You're in a
nosy,
relationship.
with the nosy comment, it's a difference between people wanting to know so they can help you and people want to know so they can talk about you.
Oh,
that's
say that
the
one more
difference.
time.
It's a difference between somebody wanting to know what you're going through so they can help you, or they want to know what you're going through so they can talk about you. Let me tell you
Right.
something. That's another thing to make your pussy dry. Stop gossiping about people.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God. But
We
look,
gonna
listen,
help all y'all today.
listen,
We gonna
but
keep
that's
some
a different dynamic
wet,
though. That's
juicy yonis
that's
around
a
here.
that's a different dynamic. That's
okay.
that's someone seeking you out to find out what's wrong. I'm talking about you seeking someone out to speak to them about what you're going
have you ever
through.
spoken to the wrong person about what you're going through?
And
And that's why I was referencing that, because sometimes you open up to someone without
right.
truly understanding their intentions.
agree. Trust me.
That.
Intention
Yes,
is
I
important.
have. But but see, and this also is what makes people fall back from expressing their emotions. They get closed off because the level of trust isn't there. They don't trust anybody. And this is also why people seek therapy. But that's another thing about this whole situation. Black people don't like going to therapists.
I love
It's not
therapy.
even that.
I love therapy.
I have nothing wrong
love
with therapy. I just want to I think therapy can be inaccessible at times for our community.
But this is the thing too, though. Like, this is my thing. I want to talk to somebody who's got results. So if you know that your homegirl got terrible relationships and terrible experience with men, she can't control her emotions. The last nigga that she fucked with, she bust his windows out his car. Why would you ask her for relationship advice? That's not like it comes a point where you, and I know that's kind of off subject, but it comes a point where you seek counsel from wise counsel. You just don't want to sit around and talk to somebody about what you're going through. Like, am I just talking to talk, or am I talking to actually resolve my problems?
I think perception. I think perception is reality because mind you, I agree with you 110%. But it's also about how you're receiving the information. You could talk to that one homegirl that is just like that and then know what not to do in
That's
a
true.
relationship.
I
You
agree.
dig? It's
I do
about
agree
how
with
you
that.
perceive it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't give her.
I'm not saying
I feel
that'll be the
but I
last
feel
person you go to.
Yeah, like I feel like you have to still categorize
Right.
your friends.
Yeah.
Like you have
Yeah.
to know, like, this is my homegirl that I go to the club with. This is my homegirl that we go and parlay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know who your friends are.
You know what's funny? I have friends, so and college knows who I'm talking about. One will tell me, let's go bust this nigga windows.
Oh boy, I know who you're talking about.
The other one will tell me, let's just talk it out.
I know who
you
you're
two
talking
need to
about.
sit down and have dinner.
I know who
And
you're
you see
talking
how
about.
and these are two
Right,
opposite ends of the spectrum.
it's the angel and the devil on the
Yeah.
shoulder.
And
It's the
it-
yin and the
and
yang.
you know who you
they
are.
Keep you they keep you balanced.
And that's and that's also the importance of knowing yourself. Like, it kind of goes back to that word I said at the beginning, accountability. Because guess what? One friend can give you advice, your other friend can give you advice, but who gonna go to jail for you? You see what I'm saying? But you.
Well, I hope the bitch that talked me into busting his window gonna bail me out. That's the one I need right there.
Hey, you know who you are. Make sure you got that bill money set aside.
Oh, I know she do. I know
Yeah,
she
man.
do. Don't let her tell you different. But and just to go back to what I was saying about accessibility. So, cause you're absolutely right. We should be able to go to a professional and get professional advice. But it isn't accessible because honestly, and I'm just saying from experience, when I was pricing this out now, you can averagely spend $100 to $150 per session. And let's be realistic right now. Most of are based on the income level of the African American community. That is unrealistic.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up, sis?
What's the average cost of a lace front unit?
150.
I purposely don't get.
No.
No, I'm gonna say this, and just to break it down, and you're right, sis. You're absolutely right, but you see where our priorities are.
That's what I'm.
You see where our priorities are.
I go to Dr. Pamela Green on the Amwell app. She's $129 per session, and she's an older black woman, and she will get you all the way together, snatch your soul out your back, and put it right back
Hold
in.
up.
But still, it goes back to where maybe that person may not be getting lace fronts, but they can't afford $600 a month in sessions.
Well, you don't have to go every month, though.
But
you
if
don't
I'm
have to go
going once
that
a
often.
week, but you see how
Yeah, but
to make it make sense, it comes back to where it is not accessible for our community. And I'm speaking from my personal experience, so I'm going to use two examples. And cause I don't mean to take over the conversation,
No,
but I feel like God had me sit here with you today.
Yeah.
So Cause will tell you this week I have been ghosting almost everybody,
Okay. Nothing wrong
and
with
it
that.
had nothing to do with anyone else, but I needed to disconnect. I was feeling overwhelmed and like I had no one to talk to.
But you see, look what I'm about to say. But you do.
But you think that you have no one to talk to.
Right. You can literally, you could literally called me. And I know it's hard sometimes because it's like you don't want. Why would I call calls? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want him in my business. I'm going through what I'm going through. Let me handle it.
Not only that. Let me.
I was about to roll up to your crib. I was about to roll up to your crib, son.
What is the importance?
I'm gonna send you this message that your friend sent me.
What is the importance of being able to depend on yourself? Like I don't think, and it's
you're the only person you can rely on.
Damn right. I'm a motherfucking rider too.
Let me show you.
She gonna get me together every time. Like I'm like that though. I also was raised as an only child.
Yeah,
so,
me too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for me to recluse. Like, baby, I got things to do, and I'm gonna get them
there
done.
It is.
Like
now,
my bills are paid until the end of the year.
That's another dynamic.
Like I got things going on that I gotta handle.
Dynamic.
That I don't need anybody to.
For what?
You know what I mean? Not to say
dynamic.
I don't need anybody, but I feel like I'm not good at.
You're an only child. Right?
What does that have to do with it?
Let me say it.
Okay.
That's another dynamic in this whole situation, right? When you're an only child, you have to be the toughest motherfucker out there. You have no one.
I mean, you
right?
have nobody to talk to.
You have no one. So that also is a stigma of whether it be a man or a female. Especially if you're an only child, it is very hard to express your feelings to anybody. You don't want to do it with your parent or parents, and then you have nobody else to talk to. Who you gonna talk to? Your little stuffed teddy bear?
That's all we got.
Now, with that being said,
but it teaches you to be self-sufficient. Like I feel like this world is afraid of self-sufficiency. And they allow other people to think for them. Like, okay, case in point. And I'm not saying
go
everybody.
ahead, because I'm not understand.
Saying everybody.
Cause has like 20 brothers and sisters. Okay,
right.
Never a lonely moment in his house.
But you want to know how lonely it feels sometimes?
Isn't that crazy though?
Especially now. That's what I was bringing up about my brother passing away.
Okay,
we're all there with each other, for each other, but we're also separated mentally because everyone's grieving and how they on their own. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's funny. I noticed that when I came to your house last time, it was still like it's fairly recent, but you can still feel the pain,
and that's important. But you have to feel it. Like that's the thing. Like people look
Caribbean
over
people
that.
Don't talk to each other.
And but that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's why like meditation and different practices are so important because when you pray, you talk to God, but when you meditate, God talks to you. You see what I'm saying? Like so many people forget to take that time to say, if I'm a leader, if I'm a person that's chosen by God and my job is to help lead other people, when do I actually sit the hell down and sit the hell down? I love that. When do I sit the hell down and get inside myself and figure out what's going on?
Sit the hell down.
When do I sit the hell down and do I figure out what's going on? How can I help anyone if I'm out of order myself?
You know, it's funny. Someone had to tell me to sit the hell down yesterday, and I listened, and it felt good. But then I got back up. So
Debo be like, be quiet. I was
like, okay.
I'll be quiet. But when he leaves.
But can I ask a question, though? Wait, can I talk now?
Yeah.
But
yeah, man.
Because I definitely understand and relate.
I just think that, in general, I think we should, especially as adults, we should find that one person. They're there. That person that is willing to listen to you, not for the sake of responding, but to actually listen. Find that one person. Find that one person for you, and have the discussions in which you are not used to or don't want to have with anyone else. You got to get these feelings out. When you got these feelings bottled in, it literally causes health issues. Literally, stress is a killer. Stress is a killer, and that's why. Matter of fact, she just walked in a building. There's a friend of mine here that every once in a while I will call her and I will speak to her about certain situations that's going on in my life, and she is an unbiased.
She is
person. And she literally, I feel at ease after I speak with her.
She doesn't know we're talking to her about her.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And then
we're talking about you. I love your skirt.
And I bring this up to say this: not always when you're in a relationship that means that the person you're with you can talk to about. You can talk to your significant other about certain things. You definitely should be talking to your significant other about certain things, but there's certain things you just. What you mean?
But then who do you talk to?
Why would you be with a person that you can't talk to?
Yeah, like help me understand.
I don't know. I mean, I was saying that
if you're in a relationship, that's the person you can confide in.
I was just saying that you can't. You're supposed to talk to your significant other, right? But there are certain things that you just don't talk to your significant other about. Mind you, for example, my girl, she has a best friend that she'll talk to about a lot of things. Like she's on the phone with this person on a regular basis, getting however she needs to get her stress out. I let her be. That's her safe haven. But she also talks to me about a lot of things. And for those particular subjects, I'm her safe haven. And I can accept that. You can't tell someone where to go to talk. That causes conflict.
No. Of course not. No. But you're
You know what I mean?
saying that we need someone to talk to.
Yeah, well, you need someone, and I was saying also, if you are in a relationship, that other person needs to be your significant other. That's what I'm saying.
I
You know what I mean?
agree.
But always have someone, if your significant other's not there or can't talk, have somebody else to talk to, male or female.
Yeah.
Someone that's genuinely willing to listen to what you have to say and not be biased on the
I think
subject matter.
Sometimes that's the struggle. Like, that's been my experience. Like, having people to talk to, but then all they want to do is talk about you. Like, they don't want to, like,
Yo,
you know what I mean? Like, babe, why are we doing this? We're just not going to do this. Like, I'm just going to be here, and I'm going to not even say anything. I'm just going to. You know what I mean? 'Cause sometimes it's not worth it. It's like, girl.
I swear you hit the nail on the head.
Sometimes it don't be worth it. Like.
But you know what's funny is that I'm the type of person, and Cosmo this, if someone calls me, I'll listen. If you need something, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. But because I know my personality and I can't give you what you need right now, I'm not going to answer the phone. I can't even give you the energy. Mm-hmm. I have no energy to give you to listen to what you have going on.
You know what I also noticed?
Especially if you're empathic and you always helping people.
And that's why I'm like, I will cut.
Like, you're always helping.
And then I just want to cut off because I can't give you what I don't have.
Well, you want to know what? Check this out.
What's up?
And we're gonna come back after break. Now, I want you to answer this question when we come back. Because you are such a listener, and you know, there's times that I've called you as well about certain things. You know what I mean? But who do you have to talk to, right? We know the two, but I mean, other than them, because that's inevitable. You're always around those two individuals. Who do you really have to talk to and break the fuck down? We're going to come right back, and we're going to answer that question. You don't got to mention any names or anything like
crying
that.
on this episode.
No, but look, listen, it's a serious thing. This is the no
you know
chaser.
I ain't going to cry. But
You know what I mean?
I'm going to say
We
it.
ain't gonna
But
cry.
I could
serious.
feel like it, though.
Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? I almost broke down a minute ago talking about my brother, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
You know,
Hey,
it's funny.
listen.
I just
You
looked
have
at.
a right to, though.
And
Remember that. Like,
I
that's
see his
real.
card every day.
Yeah.
It's right on my my TV stand.
And again, thank you for everything you did during that crazy time.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you and Nelly, yo. We'll be right back.
Yes.
All right, holla. What's going down? It's your boy, Young Cause, a man that they love to hate, but they shake his hand anyway. Listen, I need y'all to get yourselves directly to the Liquor Library and Wine Market, the official sponsors of the Cocktails and Intellect podcast. Listen, located at 131 North Orange Avenue between Washington and Jefferson, Suite 102. Check it out now. Come get your liquor, your wines, and your spirits. You heard?
Look,
We're
I'm not.
spicy.
We're not
Hey,
gonna
gonna be on
It's
sex.
okay.
Welcome
I
back.
appreciate.
Welcome back to the
We're
Cocktails and
ladies.
Intellect
It's like-
podcast. No
She about
chaser
to get
episode.
me in trouble.
Lord have mercy.
Just go ahead and call, girl.
But
Oh.
anyways,
Shoot the text.
No.
Crazy.
We're not on Capricorn no more.
We know the
listen.
vibe.
Whole nother sign.
So Shereen,
Yes.
before we went to break, you know what I
Yes.
mean? I had asked you a
Yes.
question. Who do you have to talk to? You allow people to talk, to give their energy to you. Who are you able to give your energy to?
I think it depends on.
That's
it
why I
depends.
asked it. That's
It
why I
depends.
asked this question.
You know how
Because it's never one side, never
No.
one person. So it depends. So you feel like you have multiple people you can go to?
it depends on what it may be. Like if I am having like a stomping, like what is it, writer's block or something business related, I know who I'll go to. If I'm having I'm mad at this guy and I need you to, talk me off the ledge, I know who I would talk to. But then like the deep stuff, nobody. I think I talk to myself in the shower. That's it. That's all I got. Me and God. But I need to start listening. But I think that's the problem. We don't
The
listen.
meditation part that she was talking about, right?
Yeah, we talk, but do we listen?
Is there different forms of meditation?
I don't think so. I think that people complicate meditation.
All right, so what's the simplistic form of meditation?
think
Just
that you
being
should-
silent, silencing yourself, silencing your mind?
I still think of
you
Tina
have to-
Turner, though.
You have to do what you start. You have to do what's comfortable. Like, I feel like so often we put so many, that's what I'm saying. People make meditation complicated.
Uh-huh.
If you wake up in the morning and you want to put on just some instrumentals, this can be just some instrumentals, and just get your mind right and just sit. I like to meditate in quiet. Me personally, I went to an event that they were meditating. They were doing yoga to like trap music, and my anxiety was like, "Oh hell no, we gotta get out of here."
Yoga to trap
What?
music.
Oh,
First of all,
my
sis,
intuition is like, "We hate this." Get
I
out.
don't even like you. I don't like yoga. Maybe I need to learn how to like it.
But hold up.
Yoga is
I think I
hear
need to
what
learn.
Fuck the yoga part. She said
The
yoga to
trap
trap
music.
music.
Yeah,
Which
it
I
was
don't even
weird.
know what. So you're doing like.
It was weird. I couldn't even stay. Like I had. First of all, I hit the blunt, and I shouldn't have did that. I should not have done that. My anxiety was like.
No. So were
And
we listening to like
then it was
the
like trap
baby and
I don't even know what it
Jeezy?
was. I didn't make it. I couldn't even do not one warrior one. I couldn't do one warrior two. I couldn't hit.
Isn't
a
it like
downward
crouching
dog,
dog
I
or something like that?
Downward facing dog.
Downward. I can't downward facing dog. Well, I can downward facing
can.
dog too.
You can
Almost
tree,
choked.
You can all that.
You can, but not in that situation.
Not. I couldn't do it.
No.
It wasn't in alignment with my spirit. So I was like, let me slide.
You never did downward facing dog?
Anyway.
Oh, you're too good to do downward facing
Pause.
dog.
No, he
that,
probably-
that whole shit sound like a pause.
I bet you put someone in downward facing dog though.
That's not a downward
That's why
facing
she
dog is not
pregnant
a
now.
I know. I was just about to say that's why we got baby girl on the way.
period. Okay.
You know.
Okay. Look at him.
I am.
He's-
I know.
he
I
gotta
almost
smoke to
want him to
that.
start smoking cigarettes
He
again
gotta
because
smoke to that.
I'm kind of over the vape.
Nah,
like
so
that.
let me tell you something. My clothes smell better. I smell better.
No,
my
no.
breath
Well, you
smells
always
better.
smell good.
I mean, yeah, with the help of the cologne, but naturally, I feel my pores are not protruding this. Look,
Nicotine?
look, check this out, right? I
Uh-huh.
smoked so much, right? I pulled out my bags from the trunk because when we did the laced up sneaker ball, I was still smoking bogeys, I think.
You call them bogeys.
You were.
I call them
Yeah.
squares.
So yeah, me too sometimes. But my bags still smell like cigarettes, and I was just like, oh,
Isn't it the worst? Oh.
right, exactly.
Wash all your stuff.
Oh my
We all have our own
god.
vices. Listen, I can't. I'm not advocating for smoking cigarettes, but you know, we all have our vices.
I don't like smoking cigarettes,
Yeah,
but
smoking cigarettes is no fun.
yo, I don't
It
smoke
be
cigarettes.
it be some
but-
of those nights though.
It be them stressful.
You look,
but
listen.
look, I
I think
picked up
when you're
cigarettes from
drunk,
my
though.
dad.
Right. I mean, my
Oh,
whole thing.
yeah.
Yeah, my whole
Oh,
thing was
that's
like
the
every
best.
time I'm drinking, I needed to have a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? In my hand. If I can't smoke in a club, I'm going in and outside 1,000,001 fucking times because I'm drinking.
I don't know.
I feel like hookah's a good alternative though. Like,
Hookah's
to-
a
to
great
go
alternative,
relax,
but it's a
realistically,
20
hookah be stank, too.
$30 alternative.
Unless you go to what is it?
Nightshade, happy hour, 6 to 8, Monday through Friday, $10 hookahs.
you go.
Y'all get that little plug.
She said that. No,
Hey,
I didn't say nothing.
Nightshade,
She said
I
cut
can't
the
even,
check.
I can't even make my way up there for happy hour.
Cut the check. Anyway.
But yo, so we're the same age. Do you remember going to Icons and you're getting to buying the little Lucy cigarettes from the lady in the
They
bathroom?
still got a lady in the bathroom with.
But I say I don't go to Icons no more.
Icons is not there. Icons is not there.
It's tier now.
Oh,
it's
yeah, yeah,
tier.
yeah.
It's tier now.
I'm showing
First of
my
all, I used to
age.
work. I used to
Thank
work
you.
at Icon. I'm telling y'all how
You used to
Orlando,
work at
I'm so
Icon?
Orlando. I used to
How the
work
fuck
at
did I
Icon.
see
you? What
What
was you
year?
doing? What was you doing?
I'm sure it was before I got married. I got married at 21, so I think I was like 18.
You were probably my bottle. Were you a bottle girl?
Yeah.
You might have been my bottle girl.
Like that was back when like Farron was there.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's the homie, man. Shout out to Farron.
And what's the other girl? She's in Miami now.
Yeah, Farron's in New York, I think.
No, not Farron though. We talked about Farron, but the other girl, she's so fine too. Oh God, come on, say these say. Shan,
I don't know.
Shan.
Look,
She's just fine. She's just fine as fine can be. She's just so fine. And let me tell you
Shan is
something.
fine,
I will
apparently.
tell women that they're fine.
is she on IG? Let me see.
Girl, you gonna be like, let me.
I just want to see.
I'm not gonna say she fine if she ain't. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Sorry for the silence, people.
Wait a minute.
Period. She's fine.
Do
I'm
I
not
know
gonna
her?
say she fine if she ain't fine. That's how I operate. But I like men though.
A beautiful queen.
What the fuck was that?
Look.
I like men though. Uh-huh.
No, go to one with her face. I need to see her face.
Oh, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
Beautiful, but I want to see if I know her.
Damn.
Nah, I mean, I remember her.
I would remember her too.
You would remember her, right?
No, I said I don't remember her.
Oh yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like I lived in Orlando like from beginning of like my life until like 21, and then I moved to
Oh,
Daytona.
no, I don't be. Yo,
She
you
looks
know what the crazy part is? I don't
familiar.
be. I don't
Went
be
to
in the.
UCF.
I don't be in the clubs. I can't remember the last time I went to a club looking at or looking for females in a manner of, oh, I'm trying to smash them. It's like I just mind my business. I just be vibing to the
I just
music.
mind my business.
No, G shit. G shit. I
I
mean,
just
You
mind
never
my
have to.
business.
You're always with us.
I just
Well,
mind
even
my
before
clique.
y'all,
You're with
even
the
before,
posse.
but even before y'all,
Even
like
if I'm by myself, mind
I
my
don't-
business by
yeah.
myself, still getting paid.
Like
by
I go to the club with the
myself.
homies and they hawking, they trying to find. Oh, I'm trying to go take something home with me tonight. All this other shit. You know what I mean?
This
I
one,
was
she's a
never
party
on
all by
that.
herself.
I
Right,
really am.
facts.
I'm a vibe. In
You saw
real
she just
life.
had her own
Yes.
party just now.
I be
while I was
having.
talking.
By
It is what
herself.
it is.
That's because I be meditating. God be like, hear the music, and I be
Hey.
like, bah, bah. No, but sorry. But I think it's important, and we talked about this. You said earlier, who do you have to talk to? I don't really talk to too many people. Like, I am the person that people call a lot. Like, you'd be surprised how many
That's
people
a
call me when they're
tiring
on.
role.
You know what, though? I give it back. I give it back. Like, that's where I give honor. Like, I'm like, oh, you know what, God? If you put this on me, if you gave me this responsibility, then that's obviously what I'm supposed to do. Like, and I think that people do it subconsciously. Like, I know so much stuff about people in this city. Y'all be surprised what I know about people.
Yeah.
And that I don't. You ain't never heard me say nothing.
Right.
That's the difference. You see what I'm saying? So I take that grievance. I say, here, God, this is the sacrifice. This is what someone have told me. Help them through that. And I move on. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, like, who's the counselor's counselor? Like, God told me the other day, I'm the leader's leader. I'm the healer's healer.
God told you that.
In real life.
That's what's up.
At Trap Yoga, by the way.
No. It wasn't there. No, I left from there. It was
the
not
other
there. That was so scary, you guys. I was like, oh, my God.
By the way,
This
ladies
God
and
worked for
gentlemen,
me.
if y'all are watching, well, of course y'all are watching, but y'all see that this is a different dynamic for me. I'm all over the place.
You really are.
I got this. I got my Sampelli. Jesus Christ.
And
The
this
lime
is
one is so good. The lemon lime one is
Nah, man, I
so
like that one.
good.
This one here is the.
That's
it's
a blood orange.
Yeah, I love.
He's been drinking this fancy
That's
water.
so good. That one is really. It's not water.
It's not water. It's juice. It's a juice.
Yeah.
But I just want to point out how much he
I
got
be
going on.
knowing.
How much he got going on that side of the table. That
Right.
side. And then look, we over here.
Simple.
That's just why I said since he quit smoking, it's been a hot
That's
mess.
my
It's been a hot mess. And you guys don't even see the behind the scenes.
Just be yourself, cause
Oh, I am. I can only be myself.
everybody else is taken.
Yo,
That's
I
why.
think,
That's why niggas hate me in the city.
yo, can we have an episode at a smoke shop?
Who? He said that's why niggas say who?
The man that they love to hate,
Listen,
but they
hold
shake
on.
his hand
Lord.
anyway.
Who?
Hello.
You hate me, baby? I didn't even give you no energy. You hate me?
Ooh.
You hate me?
Hey,
Do you think about me before you go
you
to
got
sleep?
you. That,
You
trust
nut to
me,
I
they
don't
do.
care. No one cares.
I love how she's amping him
No
up right
one
now.
gives
Go
a
ahead.
fuck. Like, no, like, because guess this is what where attention goes, energy flows. I wouldn't give a fuck if a bitch don't like me. I woke up and I like myself.
I never said I
today.
gave a fuck.
I'm not saying that you do, but like that's the value. That's the vibe. Like, okay, and ma'am, sir, ma'am. No one
This
cares.
is what it is,
No
man.
one thought of you before you said you didn't like me.
Born alone, I die alone.
And not only that, like you walk, there are certain people that will walk around and talk about you and talk about how much they don't like you. And all that does is it gives you more publicity. Like, thanks.
Hey, no
Tell them
such
to watch
thing.
the podcast.
No such thing as bad publicity.
Tell
I'll
them
tell
to
you
watch
that
the
much.
podcast.
Right.
Tell them to meet me at the bank with a check. A good check. not one
Not
that's
a
gonna
bounce
bounce.
check, right.
Okay, come on.
Not
Fuck
that,
all that.
Not that scammer check.
Not that scammer bullshit.
Sade, I can't wait to have you back on the show. I want you for a sexment though.
But yeah, look, she
I want
keeps
you. I
mentioning
want
it.
you for
Y'all
a
not
segment.
ready for
But
me
she
on a
keeps
sex
saying
man,
no. She
honestly.
keeps
I
saying
want
that she's
you
celibate.
on a
segment.
Oh, I'm
I
celibate, so
am.
I don't know if I can come on a sex.
I am
sex
though, because you know
But
why?
that doesn't know you can.
I can, but I mean, I am celibate because I chose to do that.
But see, and you know, you guys missed like the behind the scenes conversation we were having earlier.
Oh, about the fake moaning? I don't
Yeah.
do that. It's a waste. Like if I got a fake moan with you, I'm not calling you back.
True. So then that means you guys need to tune in for the next episode
Yeah,
to
definitely.
get
Tune
the
in
get the whole
for
gist.
the sexment, and
You're
we'll
blocked.
discuss that.
If I got a fake moan with you, you're blocked.
It's not about the fake. Okay, we can't talk.
Yeah.
Okay,
First of
we
all,
can't
and
talk
then too, like I feel like guys miss cues. Like if a girl is sitting down with you and she's like, "Can I get a foot rub?" and then guys be like, "I'm stupid." Like you missed the whole.
Hello,
If I hit you up and was
dude.
like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" and they be like,
my
"All right, girl. I have really bad
But you-
communication skills." Ooh,
you
you
know-
just missed the whole. The boat was like this.
But we
Like,
just talked
I was
about
driving
this.
the boat and you missed the whole. The boat just went.
But we
the
just
bo-
addressed the fact they don't know how to
boat's not coming
communicate or
back.
express their feelings.
Right. Yeah.
Remember,
right.
men
Right.
don't
So
know how to
right.
express their feelings.
Okay. All right. Then we're fine. Let's tie it into that then. Right. Good segue. Right. Check this out.
That was good.
I'm just saying.
No. No.
Shereen
G
need
shit.
a-
I really
Men-
don't want to
So-
rub your foot right now. I want to slide in your pussy. Like,
Right.
But-
Just
but you-
how
how you
would
gonna think-
well, tell me how
see,
we would express
now,
that
look,
one.
look,
How you
look,
think you
look,
gonna
look,
get
look,
to
look,
the
look, look. So now,
Women don't
are we
require
talking
much
about?
nowadays.
Are we talking about expressing feelings, or are we talking about communication? Because I think
Communication.
That's, right. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean
though.
both, but you know, I'm just saying.
because I mean, I'm a firm believer in communicate what you want.
Don't judge me, y'all.
Sir, I really like you,
No,
and
but this is the thing, though. I'm not finna take a shot
No,
at
no,
the
no,
bottle.
no,
You're
no,
looking
no,
at me
no,
wild.
because you said you wasn't going to touch that. Hold up.
I didn't didn't say that.
Oh.
I had
sure?
a whole cup in front of me.
You said something about your calories and all this other shit.
No, go ahead.
But I didn't go crazy though. I
first
worked
off,
out for 2 hours this morning. Get
You
into
just
it.
told us we need to take shots.
Bop, bop.
Oh my
We need to take
God.
shots.
In real life, I
Look.
worked out for 2 hours this morning. I worked out 2 hours yesterday. I worked out 2 hours the day before that. That's what we doing.
So expressing your
Millionaire mindset.
is with your significant other or your
Mind.
with your significant other or your sexual partner, communication is a form of expressing your feelings.
Can we, before we even go into sexual partners, just your regular people that you fuck with?
Right. I mean, but we were just
You see
talking.
what I'm saying?
We were just
Like,
talking about
look,
something
I'ma
about
use her
rubbing
example.
feet and all of that
I'ma
other
use
stuff.
her example. When she said, "Hey, I just needed a couple days to myself," let your friends know that. Like, hey, friends, I love y'all. I appreciate everything y'all do. I just need a couple days.
Okay.
Cause when
Okay.
you be going through what you be going through, you know what? I'm going through stuff with my family. I've had a loss. You know what I mean? If y'all are there for me, I appreciate it. But I just need time to compartmentalize.
But see, that's not
That's
me.
communication.
I'm the one that needs to talk to somebody. I can't
And
hold
that's okay.
it. In, you know
but
what I'm saying?
listen, watch this. That's where self-awareness comes in. When you say, I know that I need somebody, then that's where you go and you find someone that's actually designed for what you need. You find someone that's going to help you level up and help you elevate in that area of self-knowledge. And you find that person. You don't just find someone to talk to. You find the person that's going to help you be a better person, help you grow, help you get into the better version of yourself, rather than just say, I need somebody to talk to. You have to make sure that you're talking to people that's going to value and feed into the best parts of you, because you know that about yourself. So rather than ignoring that part of yourself, which we've been trained to do, let me just ignore this shit. Fuck that. I don't need nobody. You know that you need someone. Find the person that you know that's going to love on you. And not only that, have an abundance of love to give to you, because you don't want to feel like you're depleting your friend. Like, if I do ever talk to somebody, which I don't, but if I do, I will ask them, like, are you cool with talking to me real quick?
You know, I think it goes back to where we don't meditate to listen, because maybe God has already shown us that person. We just didn't listen when he was trying to tell us something.
Wait, where they at? You trying to tell me something? Somebody, you know somebody?
I don't know, but I feel like now I need to go meditate.
Who's trying to check for me in Orlando? Just show yourself.
They were probably at Trap Yoga, and you didn't want to stay.
No, it was all women in there. I like men. Wow. Men,
See, then
grown
that's no
men.
different. That's no different.
I like grown men.
Jesus. Grown as in their age?
Grown
So-
as in their flex, okay? Stop
So
playing with me.
she dropped her IG earlier. She'll drop it again. You know,
Nobody gonna hit her. Like, she's
They
celebrating.
not.
Fuck that.
They not. And guess what? They still gonna miss out.
Hey, it is
That's
what
not
it is.
gonna, wouldn't be my loss.
You might be surprised.
It
There's a
wouldn't be
man
my
out there up
loss.
for the challenge. It's like, you're the type of woman I need.
Exactly, because apparently
sorry,
men
I-
want
I-
women that's just giving out their money.
Hey, I hear you. I hear you.
That's what they, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, you got a daughter coming. You want your daughter to just be giving out. Come on now. Like, think
What?
about, like, that's why I'm saying men don't think like that.
Her
wouldn't
having
want
sex
my-
is inevitable.
Right, but do you want her having sex with everyone?
That's not my choice.
But you
But you
want
know,
to
that
instill
should-
values in her.
Even
to
if
say
you
don't-
instill
course,
values,
of course.
I don't want her to feel ashamed for any of this, because at the end of the day, as women, I mean, and I'm just,
No.
there's a whole phase. I think more than
Absolutely.
is,
me
more
tell you
than
something.
one is a whole.
Let me tell you something.
In the definition
In the
of men's
definition-
society,
Right, right.
You know,
okay,
like,
let's
so
take it to a mathematical and scientific point. Okay. There's
Okay,
7.2 billion people on the face of the earth. If you think that your people gonna be with one person, then you're definitely.
But then
blah.
it still goes back to being realistic, because a girl could feel ashamed if she's had 7, but then what if she's had 20?
But can I ask
That
you-
doesn't change the person.
But it goes to this though. What is the reason? What is the reason that a woman is having sex? Is
'Cause
she
that's what
having
they were
se-
put here for.
No. Ooh, don't do that. Really?
Oh,
What? I said what I said. They were designed women were designed to give life to the earth. They have a vagina. What are you talking about? Same thing with men. We were designed to
you're right.
procreate. We
And-
have a dick in which we have sperm we want to release.
men were designed to make me come. Men were designed for me to have fun with. Men were
Listen,
designed for
listen.
me.
I like
I guess
that.
if I liked face sitting, I would sit on a face. So you're right.
You don't like
I
face
agree.
sitting?
She don't like
I'm
that. She
I'm
don't like
okay with
that.
it.
She don't like
That's
that.
all right.
You gotta
But-
twerk on the face a little bit. But anyways,
My knees ain't built and as I said, my knees aren't built the same no more.
Anyways,
Hold on, let me ask a question. Is celibacy is just about the penetration, or is it about all sexual activities?
I feel like it's about I need a connection. Like I'm not just I can make myself come. I don't need.
So do you have?
I mean,
No, I don't. Not right now.
So you're any sexual. That's what I'm saying. Any sexual
Right
activity.
now,
kiss?
I have to be into a person. Like I don't. First of all, I don't like aggressive men because I feel like you're desperate. What you trying to give me? You know what I'm saying? I don't like nobody that's aggressive. Like you.
So you.
Because I feel like it should be natural. Because that's why people out here faking moans because they can't even damn connect with somebody on a level of that's intellectual. Like I don't fake nothing. Ain't no fake moaning around here. If I lay, I'm gonna lay there like a dead fish if I don't like it.
But
do you really want that on your record? do you really want that on your record? Don't do that. Like what?
So,
but you know, you realize
the ones that don't count. We don't want to don't count on.
But and just understand with that mindset, how do we still make men comfortable to express themselves to us? Like,
and that's funny. That's funny you said that because I'm over here just kind of just researching a little bit, and it does say that too often black men don't share their feelings and miss out on getting mental health help. What's going on? You know what I mean? That's and this is why we're talking about this today. What is going on?
Because
what is it?
I mean, but this is the thing. A lot of people, what I've learned is a lot of people operate out of their ego. Let's talk about it, right? They'll operate out of their ego and be like, I got this car, I got this money, I got this, da-da-da-da. What else do you have to offer me? Like, if a female was like, oh, yeah, I give great head, but can we have a conversation? Can you help me build an empire? Can you help me with my emotional needs? Can you help me to figure out, like, I have a problem with my family. Can you help me get through that? Like, if it's just about something that's intimate or sexual, everybody can do that. And most people don't even do it well because they think that because they're doing it, that they're doing it a good job. But won't research an actual educator like real Glamazon Tayomi.
Look,
make sure you put that up.
Right, I'm gonna put this up on the screen, and again, it segues into what you just said a second ago. So there's a chart here. It says the annual average mental health services used in 2008 to 2012, and I'm sure there's a more recent one, but look at this crazy shit. It has, on a scale of 0 to 25, 25 being the most used, you know what I mean, white women go to find or seek therapy or some type of mental health counseling. White men is at an 11.3, so they're right after white women. Then it's the black woman, and then the lowest on the chart is black men.
Is there anything that talks about it during the pandemic? I feel like that's when most people went through most of their mental. Because I feel like there was an opportunity to mentally peak during the pandemic. Like there was a chance to really tap into your mental, how your mindset is during the pandemic. Because most people don't want to be alone. And because most people spent a lot of time in the pandemic worrying about who they can actually call and talk to. Girl, what you doing? Nothing in the house.
I think the pandemic allowed people. I think the pandemic allowed people to talk to each other more.
Really?
Because we weren't going out to see anybody, so it was a lot more Zoom calls, phone calls, a lot more text messaging. You know what I mean?
I can say from personal experience. So, just for anybody who might want to know, I went through my divorce right before the pandemic.
Ooh. Oh shit, your shit recent.
Well, it's 2 years on the 9th.
Oh, that's recent.
2 years on the 9th of August, but I'm grateful. You see what I'm saying? So my divorce hit, and then we were locked down. And so I was in my house by myself, alone. Like my family members didn't call me. I didn't have
no choice but to heal.
Exactly. But
you know what I mean? And be celibate.
Right.
But I had a visitor.
Do you remember
Amazon? I had a visitor, baby.
Look, Amazon delivers too, boo boo.
Oh
they sold out on a lot of shit though. I remember this.
I never even used Amazon while I was on
really
lockdown.
Not to order nothing.
Amazon was my best friend during the pandemic.
Dang. But I moved back to Orlando like a little bit after the pandemic. So that's why I was
so you weren't here?
No, I wasn't even in Orlando. I was living in the country. I was living in Deltona.
Oh, yeah, you ain't getting shit out there.
Nothing.
Nah.
Nothing. I did get some dick delivered. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yo.
It didn't even have to come on
Let
Amazon.
me tell you.
You called me. Thank you. It was, but let me.
He must drive to Deltona. That's a lot.
Nah, I think he lived in Deltona.
No, he didn't.
He drove all the way to Deltona?
That's a spend the night bag.
And I'm still celibate.
That's a spend the night bag.
After the fact. Thank you so much for your services.
So wait, hold up. Homie laid the dick down so right, she don't want to smash anybody else. I hear that?
No, that's not what it is. I
That's what
learned
it sounds like.
No, I learned from him, because guess what? If that was the case, I would still be fucking him. I learned from him that I'm not going to just sleep with anybody. That's what I learned from him.
So it was good but bad?
It gave me a reckoning
it
to
put
understand.
some shit into perspective?
It really did. Like, it put into perspective, like, you don't have to have sex with everybody. Like,
no, and you know what?
Because he was having sex with everybody.
Oh.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. Don't have sex like you're a child.
But you know what? That comes with
that's an emotional.
That comes with
trauma.
age, maturity. But then I'm the type of person, I don't want to fault someone if that's your choice.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what
I don't want to fault you. Do you?
Right.
I just didn't want to be in the rotation. Like, take me out of the rotation.
That's because it doesn't
straight.
fit for me doesn't mean I'm against it for you. Whatever makes you happy, please float your boat and do all of that. I want you to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care what
But
nobody
they say
else do.
bitterness make the pussy dry. You might need some dick.
But it ain't dry. It's whoppy. Like, again, if you had $1 million in a suitcase, would you give it to everybody? That's the value. It's the value portion for me. Because guess what? Everybody can't be a millionaire, right? Because everybody don't think the same. So if I know that what I have is of value, you think I'm gonna be giving it away? Like, let me just, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
let me say this. Hold on, I'm gonna give an even better analogy. Would you let anybody drive your car? Like, would you let anybody that you know, like, hey,
anybody that I know?
I got a driver's license. Can I drive your car?
I mean,
You would have to develop a relationship with them, right? You have to
well,
trust
you said
them.
I know them.
But do you trust them enough to let them drive your car? Like, that's something you make payments on. You can get a whole nother car. Would you let just anybody? Would you just let anybody drive?
No, I'm not
your
gonna let
car?
anybody
It have
drive
to be
my
somebody
car.
that you trust.
But a lot of
right?
my friends, I literally will be like, if they, let me use your car real quick. Yeah, go ahead.
It have to be. But I don't have any friends like that.
Yeah.
Well, see,
That's a
again,
hard
so your question is a loaded question.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. That's a hard one though.
I might just send you the Uber. Wait, don't worry, girl. I got you.
Uber.
I'm gonna send you an Uber.
It's a plenty Ubers out here. They cheap too.
The
$8.
The price went back to normal.
I think it's like $40
Did it?
for an Uber.
Oh yeah, it went down.
$40. The value went down on the
Word.
Uber. Lyft. It's a bunch of them out here. Get them.
All right,
'Cause-
so
Everybody ain't an Uber and a Lyft. Goddamn.
all right, so I wanted to just circle back. So earlier I was mentioning and referencing the song from Kendrick Lamar. And going back to about black men, and it really goes on to where black men and black women were raised in this manner. So his song is, of course, if you remember his album Damn, the song is called Fear.
I love that album. That's
Wasn't that
one of the
good?
best albums. That one and Big Sean. Please listen to the Big Sean
Those-
album. Detroit 2. Bless your life.
Amazing albums in hip hop. But this particular chorus goes, I beat your ass, keep talking back. I beat your ass, who bought you that? You stole it. I beat your ass if you say that game is broken. I beat your ass if you jump on my couch. I beat your ass if you walk in this house with tears in your eyes. Running from poo-poo and Prentice. Go back outside, I beat your ass, little nigga. That homework better be finished, I beat your ass. Your teachers better not be bitching about you in class. That pizza better not be wasted, you eat it all. That TV better not be loud if you got it on. Them Jordans better not get dirty when I just bought them. Better not hear about you humping on Keisha's daughter. Better not hear you got caught up, I beat your ass. You better not run to your father, I beat your ass.
Oh, so this is like a perspective from mothers.
His mother.
Yes.
His mother. That's what
But
I'm saying.
think
It
of
goes
this
back
is
to the
what,
mother.
as mothers, we are saying to our children. So you see, now his perception is everything is, I'm going to get my ass beat, or there's a level of fear associated with each and every action I take. So I thought that was, why would I want to open up if that's the way that I'm raised or brought up? I'm raised in fear.
I can tell y'all personally, like, from the work that I've done, I had my fair level of abuse. But I had to also call my mother the other day and apologize to her because as a young woman, a different situation I put myself in. And like you said, a lot of women, I feel like you said a lot of women have a whole face.
I think so.
Everybody,
Nothing to be ashamed of.
people have a whole face, right? But at the same time, when does that cease to be?
You
see what I'm
need to
saying?
get through it and past it.
Right. When does that cease to be?
Something to go through. But if you're going through it, go for it. But
I
You
think
know what I'm
that's
saying?
bullshit. I think women are satisfying the natural order of things.
Well, I do believe that it's always going to be people that have their different perspectives on it. Because at the end of the day, like, I love how men say, I think that women should be empowered to have sex, but they be like, I don't want nobody that's ran through.
after a man
That's
thinks
a
you
whole
ran
different
through.
discussion.
But not even
That's
that.
a
though.
whole different
But hold on,
discussion.
let's go on an anatomical level. Do most women know that they need to be doing Kegels? Do most women even give themselves time
see, but
to
you talking about
detox from?
It sounds like you need to come back for a sex minute.
Right.
But
That's what it sounds like.
I think she should come back
But
for another
think
no
you need to come
chaser.
in. That part,
I will
I
be
think you need to come
opening.
back.
I got a lot of good stuff for y'all. Like, I know that I don't be posting my
Bringing up shit
business.
like Kegels and all of that stuff.
But
I'm literally going back to the original
Nobody-
form of
do y'all
things,
have yoni
man.
eggs?
What's the
Do
original
y'all know
form
the
of things?
roles? Like,
Did you
y'all
have
not-
Kegels back in the 1920s, nigga?
what?
Did you?
I mean, I don't think they knew. It's really just training your bladder.
Did you have
It's
Kegels
a
and shit back
muscle.
in the
Just
days of
training
the
your-
That's a
ancients,
muscle.
pyramids and shit? Right, but it's something.
muscle.
Right, it's a
Did you
yeah.
If you
know-
don't train your muscles on your arm, they
But
gonna
what
go
I'm saying,
flabby.
did you know? Did our people
Technically,
know
it's a
about this back then?
They didn't know what they were doing, but technically, your Kegels is just learning how to hold your bladder longer.
Right, and you
It's
do.
the same muscle.
Is
It's
it?
all muscles.
Yeah.
Right, all right. But there's something that you use to help develop it, just like you use weights to develop your arms.
Let me tell
right?
you what. Doing Kegels. Let's break it down and make it non-sexual.
Sounds like you need to
Doing
come back.
Kegels helps you give birth. Doing Kegels help women give birth. It helps women to connect with their womb. A lot of women carry trauma in their womb. A lot of women are sexually assaulted.
Can you come
A
back
lot of
on?
women are. It's true.
Can you
Wait,
come
hold
back
on.
on?
We going way
This is
left.
what I
Whoa.
want you to do.
Women carry stuff.
I want you to
in
come
their
You
back
womb.
on.
gotta come back. You gotta
I
come
want
back.
you to come back on and
because
meditate
we
with
going
us, and we're
somewhere
gonna have a
else.
whole like.
I know. I want y'all to
Can we do
meditate
that,
by
Cos?
yourselves first.
Cos, can we
Meditate
have
by
a
yourselves first.
meditation episode? I want you to burn sage.
Can we burn
If that's,
sage in this
if
motherfucker?
if that's a
Yeah,
fact, y'all
yeah.
can come. We're gonna. I'll let y'all come to the crib.
I mean, we should
Okay.
have an
I'll let y'all
episode
come
to
to-
teach you.
Okay.
I will
Teach
let
us
y'all.
how to
I will
do
let
that.
y'all come to the crib.
Oh,
if we do
wait,
that.
real quick though.
Yeah.
Listen, look, you see how
I'll
you
let
see
y'all
how
come to
it
the crib when
is
we do that.
on Cocktails and Intellect podcast. We will go wherever we want to go. This is the No Chaser episode. But look,
go to
listen,
the crib.
I like the way that you brought up that Kendrick Lamar verse.
Yes.
I mean, people like, subscribe, share, and comment. I need your
Please.
feedback on that. You know what I'm saying?
Please
We're about to
do
wrap it
that.
up though. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. Thank you very much for coming on the show. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm sorry we had to wrap it up so abruptly, but
Like I
Keep-
can see this could
It's
go
so
on.
it's time to
much.
go. It's so
This
much.
means you have to
but
come
again,
back.
that's why I know that I'm a deep person. This
Tell
is
them-
why
You
I don't
are.
sit around and entertain bullshit.
Tell the people
Everybody don't.
where they can find you
everybody's
at.
not
All
used to
you
that.
men who are not aggressive.
No, but this is the thing. First of all, let me tell you what they call
Her
them.
IG.
They call them gentlemen for a reason. Like just like I want a man that's gonna treat me well outside. We can do what we want to do in the house. You know what I'm saying? Not like no disrespectful shit, but that's why you call a gentleman for a reason. That's why I'm called a lady for a reason. Everybody don't have standards like that. Some people are not traditional, but I know what I like. And I want somebody to look at my man and be like, you know what? That's a boss right there. He good to his woman outside. And when we get in the house, I got you.
With that being said,
So,
tell the
lady
people
in
where
the
they can
streets
find
and
you
a
at.
freak in the bed.
Tell the
Hey.
people-
Lady in the streets.
Tell the people where they can find you at.
So Miss Lady Sade ms.ladee.sade on Instagram, and I do want to say thank y'all so much for having me.
Thank you
Sure.
for coming.
Thank y'all
Oh
so
my
much
Sure.
for letting me be inebriated with y'all. It was the Kavasi. Once the Kavasi hit at the end, it was over for
Hey,
everybody.
man.
Like,
Cocktails and Intellect
I'm still trying to
podcast.
catch up.
No Chaser, we out, man. We love y'all to death. We'll see y'all on the Sex Mink. You hear it?